Hello and welcome to another video from TheSavageTrout on YouTube, and it is episode 33 of my FIFA 15 Burnley career mode. And in this episode we're only going to have one game at home to Stoke. It's going to be a full live commentary like I used to do before I started kind of editing highlights. And then the last game will be against Villa, and it will be edited down, or it will be a live game depending on the importance of it. Really depends on this game, to be honest. As you can see, this is a situation at the bottom. If we win this game and Villa only draw, then we are pretty much safe. Well, I would say we need to win and Villa need to lose, really, and then we'll be safe. But it could go the complete other way and we could end up in the relegation zone. But a win, if results go our way, could put us up to 14th, which would put us in quite a nice position. So we need to carry the momentum from the whole game into this one. And let's just have a look at the team first. Go with the same formation that we had in the Hull game, because it worked quite well. Boyd has come in on the left, Ings starting up front because he's started to hit a bit of form. Jutskovic has started to tail off a bit, and then Howison's in there again because he impressed last time. The same defence as well. So let's get into this game against Stoke at home. We beat them 3-1 away, similar to the Hull game. It was what really started our good run before. These are the games at the bottom. Aston Villa away to Southampton. You'd think they're going to struggle in that. I'm going to turn these games off because we already know certain teams down. West Ham, Everton, that's not going to be an easy game for them. So Sunderland versus Leicester, whoever wins that really is going to be completely safe. But really, that there is potential for us to be completely safe in this, and then the next video, episode 34, the end of the season, will probably just be edited down into quite a small highlight, and then we'll kind of be previewing my plans for season 2. But anyway, coming out onto the field now. This does feel a bit weird, I have to say. I'm kind of having to talk constantly here compared to when I'm doing highlights, where it's kind of, you get a break. But this time it's not as easy. Stoke up in 11th then, so they're pretty much safe, so they don't have to worry. But I mean, it's been a bit of a frustrating season, but if we could win these last two games, I think it would cap it off relatively nicely. To send us into season 2, where hopefully we'll have some decent transfer funds, which can put us into at least the top half and hopefully even the top 4. Sorensen on the bench. Toivonen up front for them then, so they've got quite an interesting side actually.
This is the Burnley lineup. Tom Heaton starts in goal. Jason Shackle starts.
Peters goes past player there. Toivonen is going to be a dangerous player for them. We need to win that in the air. Does so. And that's hit, and that was pretty dangerous early on. I've got to try and warm back into this game because it is relatively early in the morning. Didn't get great sleep because some people were having a party with music on, or just blasting out until about 5 o'clock in the morning, so it wasn't ideal. Howison now making a run. Look at this, the youngster doing very well here. Tries to cut inside, didn't really work. He's trying to win it back though. This is nice play. We're getting the ball off them pretty well. It's come out to our field. We tried to do skill there. That's what happens when we try and do skill. Just a combination of these Burnley players and me. I've never been the skill specialist on FIFA, to be frankly honest.
George Boyd didn't hesitate, did he, with that challenge?
Bentaleb. That's why I've always been better with teams that are more aerial, because I score a lot of headers, as you've seen in this career mode this season. Here's Howison, who's getting a lot of the ball actually. And Danny Ings could have gone down there, to be fair, although it's come back to our field. And it's hit straight up Jack Butland, who we've got to try and expose. He's not the most experienced goalkeeper, so, you know, Keane wins it in the air well there. Oh, Bojan, we've made a big mistake there slightly. Keane trying to get back. Jesus Christ, that was shocking defending. It's a goal kick. And plays it out to Shackle then. Ben Mee, who's fully back to fitness now.
Here's Taylor.
Taylor into Bentaleb. Boyd, Ings. And he's clipped it back to Boyd. This is nice. Can he jink it back? He tried to play it back to Howison. Didn't quite work. This is nice football though. This is the best we've played in a long while. I think it's just because I've been playing FIFA more recently, but I don't know what Asaidi's doing there. I have to say, before we did start doing highlights, we did beat Man United though, so maybe it's just been a curse doing highlights. Danny Ings, not going to get a free kick, but it is to Bentaleb now. Comes back out to Howison. Got a lot of bodies behind the ball now, Stoke, so it's going to be difficult to break them down. But Bentaleb was a bit of room, and well, that was horrendous. Dear me.
A lot at stake, but I think it might be a bit too much.
Butland hoofs it upfield. Toivonen wins it in the air for them. Bojan's going to be a dangerous player, especially if he's against Shackle at points, because he's obviously got a lot of pace. Bojan and Zongzi. Oh, I don't believe it. It's gone in somehow, and I don't know where that's come from really, because they have not been in this game at all really. I would say I've been dominant, and somehow it's gone through the defender, and Heaton should have done better there really. Oh my god, it's such an easy save for him and he's messed it up, and now the pressure's back on us. Shackle out to Boyd. Bentaleb. Ings not making a good enough run there. Yeah, look at that, the passing, we've been pretty dominant with the passing and how good it's been, but just one moment of madness, I guess, from the keeper maybe. Boyd, not enough pace.
It's a return ball. Well, Toivonen. No wish there to try and deceive the referee.
Asaidi's done pretty well there. Whelan into Toivonen. Asaidi. Jesus Christ, man. Just carving us open. I need to play FIFA more, really, but I've just got so much work at the moment that it's probably the reason I've been put in this relegation mess. Boyd jinks it over to Howison. Boyd can now run at the defenders. He's going to get a corner. Or not. I'm pretty sure that it looked like it came off their defender, but apparently not. That's great news for us. Butland hits it upfield. We did go 1-0 down to Stoke before, I think. It's hard to remember now, to be fair. Sidwell plays it over to Bojan. Ben Mee. Thank God it isn't a free kick. Bojan goes down injured. Taylor into Ings. And if we can clip it over to Boyd here. And Boyd, he's just been muscled off the ball.
Well, we could get some news on the injury. I think Jeff Shreves is on the case.
He landed really
good tackle by Keane. And Ings could be through here, but it's a heavy pass. So frustrating at the moment. Which has pretty much summed up the second half of the season on this career mode. Arfield does very well. Gets a corner. Bojan is injured. Taylor's going to whip it in. We scored from a corner last time. Keane with the header and tipped over the bar by Butland. Decent effort. Another chance. Taylor whips it in again. It's going to come to Keane again. Not quite. Shackle. Oh God, Ben Mee needs to get there. Shackle into Ings. To Taylor. Dinks it over the top to Arfield. Corner. Yes, another corner. We're really piling on the pressure here. We do not deserve to be 1-0 down. Bentaleb tries to get the header. Corner maybe again. Yes. It's like the Leicester game all over again, where we're just getting corners left, right and centre. Taylor whips it in. Not a bad ball that time. It's going to come out to Ben Mee. Is it? Is Ben Taleb. Ben Mee. Plays it back inside. Dinks it in. Can't quite believe we haven't scored here. I don't know if it's just because we're trying to walk it into the net too much. And that's probably going to be half time. It's probably going to be half time soon here.
Glenn Whelan.
Whelan into Asaidi even. Can't afford to concede now. Half time. And it's not been the ideal start here, to say the least. I'm pretty sure we don't deserve to be losing 1-0 here. Nzonzi's had pretty much their only shot, but it's pretty difficult with this defence. Let's look at the other results. Crystal Palace beating Liverpool, but they're already relegated, which is bad timing for them, really. Aston Villa drawing with Southampton at the moment, and West Ham drawing with Everton, so it's all in the balance, as are West Brom drawing with Chelsea. Leicester are losing. So that's pretty interesting, actually. At the moment, we are going to stay out of the relegation zone, but not by much, only by a point, which would really shape it up for the final game of the season. Ben Mee. I don't think you see many YouTube career modes where someone is fighting to stay in a league, but this just kind of sums me up. Although Arfield has got a half a chance here now. Snatched at it. I just have no composure on this game either. Go back up to balanced. Howison tries to win it in the air. Shackle into Trippier. Heavy touch, Ben Taleb.
Well, that was quickly done.
Trippier into Taylor. Howison. God's sake. Tackle Bojan. Thank God for that. That was a poor pass. Right, we need to get the damn ball. Arfield. Boyd. Howison. Ben Mee. That's nice. No. Oh, he's going to get it back. Chance for Danny Ings here. It's hit the bar. It just looped over the head of Butland and somehow it didn't go in. Keane needs to win that and he doesn't, which is kind of typical. We've got to be careful here because it's opening up quite nicely for them. Howison tries to get back, good save Heaton. Man. Keeper needs to get there. No one was there and we should have been 2-0 down. I'm not quite sure what happened there. Bentaleb into Howison. Here's Ings. Boyd. No. And no again. Goodness me. Playing with this team is very frustrating. Ben Mee wins it back. Taylor now. That's going to be a free kick, just as we were starting to build up steam there. And we're going to make some changes, which we desperately need to do. Jutskovic is... Actually, no, Jerome's coming on. Boyd is coming off for Kitely. And... it's a bit of a weird move, but we're going to just stick Jutskovic on the right. We just need to go all out here. We're completely changing the front three. Going to punt it up to Jerome now. We're going to go Stoke style. Well, Jerome did used to play for Stoke. That's not what we need with Howison, because that is an appalling touch. And it's, Juve. I have bad history with Juve. And Arnautovic. That's oh, hello. Aston Villa are losing. That's good for us. Now Bentaleb is coming forward, and we could really all of a sudden turn this weekend on its head. And it's now a chance here. Look at this. It's opened up for Kiteleaf. He's taken so long. Howison. That's got to be a penalty. He's given it. There's no doubt about that.
First. And it's a surefire penalty.
And it is a red card for Andy Wilkinson. and it's all turned on its head. Aston Villa down to losing 2-1, Stoke down to 10 men. We have a chance to make it 1-1 here. It's going to be Cameron Jerome, is it? We're going to have a look at the penalty kick takers. Jutskovic is the best option. He hasn't scored in a while, but this is his chance. Jutskovic hits it, and it's 1-1. Get in there, and we are only a goal away from being safe this season. And if we can push for it now, it'd be brilliant. Jutskovic, I think that's his 11th or 12th of the season. It's his 11th. If he could get his 12th now, that'd be pretty perfect, I have to say. And we've got to just pile the pressure on them now. If we lose, we lose. But we've beaten them before, we can do it again, although it's, well, almost opened up from them there, but they're going a bit too attacking here, Stoke, although, we did not want to do that pass. Oh, that's a great ball over to Arnautovic, and it's starting to open up a bit now. That's going to be a corner. It's going to be Bojan to whip it in. Keeper should get there. Oh, he hasn't done very well. And it's not been cleared. And Jesus Christ, it's hit the bar. And again, Heaton having a bit of a flappy moment. Here's a chance to counter-attack, though. If Jerome can get to that, which he has done, and he can surely use his pace against Hoof of all people now. Cameron Jerome getting away from Robert Hoof. This is a great chance. He can play back into the middle. Bentaleb coming in, and somehow he's missed it. Oh, I don't believe it. What a chance. Jerome, you just knew he was going to be able to get it away from Hoof any day of the week. And somehow Bentaleb hasn't scored. Good tackle from Taylor. We're really putting the pressure on now. Taylor, that's a heavy touch. Look how many players they're putting forward. Look how many players we're putting forward. And it's back over to Jutskovic. Look how much room he has. Cuts inside. Finesse straight at the goalkeeper, for goodness sake. The finishing just won't come at the moment. And it's going to come to Nzonzi now. Shackle needs to get there. It's been whipped into the box, and Arnautovic has got a bit too much room at the back post. Oh, Arnautovic has got a bit of room. Dangerous area. And they've just headed over the bar, and they had a golden opportunity there. And it really could be anyone's game here at the moment, because both sides are having ridiculous chances at both ends. Now they've won the ball back. Wilson, oh, Bojan. Shackle needs to get there. Bojan, I don't know if they're trying to work for the draw now. It's whipped in. Oh, for goodness sake, you just knew it was coming. And despite going down to 10 men, we've just gone and bottled it. And I don't know if he's trying to, I don't know what this celebration is, but he's going absolutely mental. It's Ireland, for goodness sake. Right, let's just go ultra attacking here. Did you say it was extra time looming? I don't know what he's going on about. Kitely. Howison plays it into Jerome. Heavy touches. Oh my God. That's just so frustrating when you're in a good position and then it's just a poor touch. Ben Mee. He's done well there. And it's back to Kitely. Hits it. Brilliant save by the keeper. The keeper's up now. Shackle wins it in the air off the bar. Shackle again. Hits it, no. Oh God, that's a terrible pass. And now surely Juve can make it 3-1. He's got to hit it from here. No, they're going to waste time. It's full time. And somehow we've lost the game. It just kind of sums up this season for us, really. It's a crazy end to the game. Aston Villa have lost, I think. Look at that, 50-50 possession. We should have won that game, really. And Aston Villa did lose, so they need to beat us in the next game. West Ham won. So let's look at the table. As you can see, the only two teams we can jump now are Leicester and West Brom, so the highest we can finish is 15th, unless we go absolutely mental against Villa. We can still get relegated. It's going to come down to me and Aston Villa. 17th versus 18th. They have to beat us. If they beat us, we're relegated. Any other result, and we are safe. And if we look, well, I think we probably deserve to lose to Aston Villa, considering how we've been playing in the last couple of games. But thank you for watching, and until next time, goodbye.